I was really putting this off for a very long time. I've done this like once or twice now, but I've scrapped the footage because I felt like I was not in it entirely. I have been trying to do a NBA scoreboard tier list. Now you might think like, why would I do this? Now, every time I'll be watching games, it's not the players that I notice that excite me a lot. Obviously, they are the main reason why I'm there. But when I see in that bottom left corner or in the middle or maybe the entire screen, a damn scoreboard that's gonna piss me off, I might not watch the game. Now that might be the most casual thing I've ever said, and I've said some dumb stuff. When I see this damn scoreboard right here, like I'm already mad. Like I just get mad because I'm like, bro, you're just telling me that you don't want me to watch this game. If you show me the scoreboard, this scoreboard looks like I'm looking at the news. Why am I watching the news? I'm trying to watch basketball. Why are you telling me about the other? The only good thing is that you're gonna see like what is going on in the entire league. In that point, it's like the Bally Sports thing. I'm not really knocking the network in general. I'm just saying, bro, what is the reason that I'm not watching the news? And the thing is, it's not just that. That's not the main reason, right? The main reason also that the colors and everything is just so like you're not really in it though. Like I don't really feel the energy, bro. Like it's not vibrant enough. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta really discuss this. Like this is some serious art project. We got the numbers for the score, of course, but like the colors, they don't really match. It's just very, very plain. I'm looking at shot clock, I'm looking at the time, the quarter. It doesn't excite me. When somebody is scoring the ball, when somebody is going off, I want to feel the excitement from the scoreboard itself. Not just from the commentator, not just from the players. I want to feel from the scoreboard. And you know how you do that? Let me bring you to the next scoreboard in a minute though. Let's actually just stay on this one because I have to mention one thing. During the in-season tournament run, they had a different scoreboard, which was, it was the same one, but they kind of at least made it more alive. It felt like it was excited just a little bit, but it got like, when you're in a video game and like you kind of like backseating, but then something happens and then you kind of sit up straight. That's what they did with the in-season tournament, if that makes sense. Like it just felt more alive. This might be the most silliest tier list you've ever seen, but it makes sense, okay? I'm not here to debate who's number one, who's number two. I'm here to debate the real important things in life, like the scoreboard, the things you're actually going to watch, the things that matter the most, but you're not even going to catch it because your eyes are always on the basketball. Like, bro, relax. Let's just appreciate the better things. Anyway, so this scoreboard is probably one of the worst. It's way too long, bro. It's just too long. No diddy. We're gonna put the scoreboard in D tier because that's where it really belongs. I'm sorry, Bally Sports, whatever network. It's not against y'all, bro. Y'all got some good commentators and everything. Y'all are good people, but I don't know who made this tier list. Who made this scoreboard? You gotta update it. Keep the one from the in-season tournament one. I like that. It added some spice to it. Next turn, let's move on. This is the Toronto Raptors one, mainly, I'm pretty sure. And I don't really know how I feel about this. It's kind of okay. It's just okay at best, if I'm being honest. It gets the job done. It's nothing too fancy. It's nothing too special. Nothing that's going to be like, oh, okay, that's a good scoreboard. Okay, I'm probably going to be a good game. Because most of the time, I'm not really watching the Raptors. So I can't really judge it too much because I don't really see it that often. The shot clock, I don't know. Like I always like when they have with the other scoreboards that I'm going to see in a second, they have something, special for the shot clock and the time, and just like everything is just there. Like you don't have to wonder like, okay, well, what is the time? What is the shot clock? Like it just sticks out immediately. You see it with your eyes. The timeouts, I get it with the dots. Okay, that's cool. It's a cool scoreboard. The numbers make sense. The font is pretty cool. We're gonna put it in a cool C tier. I don't have nothing else to say about that scoreboard because I don't really see it that often. I might be the most, like I probably see the Bally Sports one, the long scoreboard, probably the most. Because I don't know why. I think I know why. Because the Clippers have it like on it. Like I think that's our scoreboard actually. Next one, the Brooklyn Nets one from the Yes Network, whatever it's called. I like this one way more than the Bally Sports one because this one gets the job done. It's a bit smaller. It still takes up just like a little bit too much of the screen. But I get you. I get it. The colors make sense. When you see a scoreboard, when stuff doesn't make sense, it's trash. When stuff makes sense, it's of course better. We got the timer, quarter, shot clock. Okay, I would like I said, the ones at the top that you're going to see later, they have something in common. The shot clock is highlighted. Like something like this just makes sense. But I feel like this scoreboard is good. It's good, don't get me wrong. I do like it more than the other one, but I feel like there's something missing. I don't know what it is. Maybe there's something else that needs to be highlighted, maybe like the quarter or something like that. I don't know. I would put this scoreboard at like a solid B tier. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we're gradually getting better though, you know what I mean? Okay, moving on. When I said I wanted to see the scoreboard get excited when somebody scores, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is one I think was introduced with the Warriors, but now that the season has gone on, I don't think this is particularly just for the Warriors because other teams have done this. But this scoreboard is so good, very minimalistic. It's not taking too much, of the screen. I can see everything. It's very good. Just You're watching, you can everything. You see everything. Fouls 1, got it. Fouls 0, turnovers, timeouts 7. I see it. Shot clock is separated. It makes sense. The font is good, but this is really the banger right here. This is what the selling point really is. When somebody is shooting at 3, what do? What is a signature player celebration? They usually do something cool like this. This is exactly what the scoreboard does. And it's animated in a form, and I'm excited. When somebody's shooting a 3, I'm looking at the scoreboard, I'm like, yes sir, let's get hyped together. This does not make any sense, but just roll with me, alright? This scoreboard is beautiful. I hope they do more in the future. This is straight A tier. I didn't mean for the scoreboards to get gradually better like this, but we'll take it, it makes sense. We're gradually getting better, I guess, but then we're gonna take a step back, I guess. We're gonna take another step back. The Kings. It's not the Kings, it's the Utah Jazz scoreboard, which I've seen maybe 3 times when they played the Clippers, I think. I don't remember. This scoreboard is like a mix of the Bally Sports one and the Brooklyn Nets one, and it's not a good one. They really tried it though. I respect the attempt, but it's just too many things pushed together, and it's not a good look. I don't want to look at the scoreboard and have to I don't know. It's not really fun to look at. That's not a good thing. The NBA logo right there, I don't really understand the purpose of it, because I don't know, maybe you could have disguised it as something else, but the way you just put it right there, it just seems a bit lazy. And I'm not really knocking them, it's just for fun. Please, do not take any of this serious, because I know how NBA fans take everything serious. I don't know, bro, it's just not hitting for me. I like the way they separated the quarter with the shot clock and the time. I like that. That's actually that might be the main selling point. But then you look at the score, it's like, why is there such a big block just sitting there? And why is the font so unoriginal? It's not hidden, bro. And then they try to switch the colors a little bit. It's not, bro. This is straight up, I don't even know if this is a C tier or if this is a D tier. It should be C tier. It should be C tier, because I respect the attempt of trying to combine those 2 scoreboards and trying to make the best of it, but you just failed. The New York Knicks have this scoreboard right here. I don't have the picture of it right now because I forgot to add it. A very good scoreboard. I think the Knicks are maximizing what the Toronto Raptors scoreboard is doing and what the Brooklyn Nets one is doing, and they just did it in a better way, if that makes sense. They put it in the bottom right. I like the way that it's silver. It makes sense. You see everything. It's a good scoreboard, so we won't move past that. I think it will be A tier or B tier. I think it would A tier. Alright, we're gonna put that in the A tier. I don't have the picture right now, but you can just imagine. Okay, now we're talking. Hold on. This is the best scoreboard. This is by far the best scoreboard. I see everything. NBA logo, I was bashing the Utah Jazz for having that scoreboard right there. But in this case, it makes sense. You see how they made it in black and white, those colors? And then you see the TNT Sports, I see everything right there. Shot clock is actually in red. That makes sense. Third quarter, I see it. And then the time up there with the colors in Phoenix, LA Lakers, and then I see all the timeouts. This is perfect. When you're watching this, it's a beautiful game. Go ahead, S tier. This is the best scoreboard that there is, bro. It's just plain and simple the best scoreboard out there. I don't think anybody can mess with that right now. Maybe in the upcoming season, we're going to see some new scoreboards. I hope some updated versions of these. Please just put some life into these games, bro, because I do appreciate the little things. That's why we're doing this. What I don't appreciate is a scoreboard like this. What were the Blazers thinking? I think they actually debuted this from last season, 2022-2023. And let me tell you, I don't be watching Blazers games often, but when I do, it's usually when something big is happening. Usually when Dame was there from last year, because I don't think I was watching any Blazers games this year except when they played the Clippers. Cool. Last year, Dame scored 71, and I think there was a game with the Nuggets where Jamal Murray hit a game winner, and it was Damian Lillard hit a game winner, supposed game winner, and then my boy Jamal Murray, he answered back, hit a game winner, but it was this scoreboard. I remember it vividly, and I hated looking at it, bro, because I'm like, this is so, I see the vision, but maybe you didn't. Maybe whoever made this, y'all didn't see the vision, because I don't really understand what this is. Why is it so slanted to the side like this? It's just too tall, bro. Why? The timeouts and the fouls, you were really trying to, the way they try to match the colors with the timeouts, it's just too much. It was not hidden for me. So I'm gonna put you in, it should be in C tier, because I just don't bro, I don't want to get mad when I look at the scoreboard. This should have been under review or something. I don't know. Another bad scoreboard that we have is from the Phoenix Buns that I hate this scoreboard. It's just so annoying. It's annoying, bro. Why? Why are you doing this? What is up? Why is the timeouts? Bro, am I playing Connect 4? What is that? No, bro, fouls, what? Then the thing is, if you're gonna put the dots right there, at least go all out. Why would I put the fouls, the numbers, and then but the dots like this? It's just weird. The shot clock is just there and the form of it, just the shape, it's such a shame. Because you want to remember these games. I remember KD hit a game winner against, I think it was the Bulls, and it was with that scoreboard, and it pissed me off. Because I was like, bro, like this is such a good game. But you want to remember the game for everything. Like everything is perfect. Like, if you would have framed it, and the scoreboard is right there, it's like, damn, bro, it's gonna ruin the picture. Which was the other scoreboard, but it doesn't matter. Okay, we're gonna put you in. Is it better than the Jazz one? I don't think so, no. I can't. This is all in order, by the way. So far, we only have one S tier, one A tier, one B tier, and the rest is just C and D. I think it only gets good from here. Yeah, for sure. Okay, now we're talking. We got like the last 2 left. And these are all pretty much S tiers. The Lakers scoreboard, I really do like it. The way the shot clock is highlighted with the red, it's not really too much. Everything is visualized, bro. Everything. Beautiful. I see the little, timeouts. I see what you're trying to do. The colors for the teams, they don't really got no fonts there. It's just the logo. You know what you're getting into, basically. It's good. Beautiful. This is probably low S, high A. It's probably S tier, because if the Warriors one is A tier, this one gotta be S tier. Now, the last one is probably what you're gonna see the most in the playoffs, I think. Unless I'm tripping, because I've already seen it in the play-in a couple of times. The ESPN one, they did. This is really the epitome, the maximized potential of the Bally Sports one and the Brooklyn Nets one. The fact that it's transparent, y'all actually killed that. First quarter, I love the fact that the time is in that little circle, the shot clock right there, NBA Wednesday, I know what day it is. Like, that's crazy. I can see the record, the fact that I have the stats right there, I can see every news, everything that's happening in the NBA or in the game is right there. It doesn't have to take up the whole screen, it's right there in the middle, ESPN, just on the side, just so you know who you're watching. Boston, in New York, in that case, that's what the screenshot was using. It could be anybody. They're always going to match the colors with the score, and I love that. It's never going to be boring with the scoreboard. Never. Straight up S tier. Alright, I finally did this. This was such a long video to do. Let me know what y'all think, if I was wrong with the scoreboards, or if you don't really care like that. Hey.